So guys, here we are, pegged out, not fully but mostly. Some of the things that I've quickly done to it, as people, this outdoor gear review, he's done one of these in a two person one. He said they don't put any shock cord on it or anything like that. It's just a loop and it pulls it just directly down. You want to pull it away, for me anyway. So all I've done is taken the rope, tied it off, put it into a prusik so I can move that up and down, to get tension on this, get the fly sheet away, get more ventilation. On the doors, I do this quite a lot, put elastic or shock cord on there just to pull it taut. So that's another one. Same around this end with the prusik, pulled that tight. That's in a knot, but so nicely pulled away. Yet again, shock cord on this far side. One air vent. I think this could have done with a couple more air vents, but there we go. Loads of room underneath to get in, ventilation. So I'm hoping this would take us into a UK sort of autumn. Now, this, to me, I don't know how I feel about this at the moment. So you get your regular door, box standard on these things. Yeah. So that's the door. Then we come round to this side, and inside here there's like another piece that's rolled up. Let's see if we can see if I can get this done with one hand. Probably should have thought about this, but hey ho. That's that one, and then there's one more at the bottom. So yeah, so now you have this bit, and what it does, it comes out to be a canopy, which I'm a little bit mixed. I would have liked this if you could have zipped this in and out rather than have it all the time, because it's just a pain. If you're in windy conditions and stuff like that, it's just something more to flap. So, like the idea, personally, I would like this to have been able to zip in, because I think it's sort of designed to be a sun canopy, because it's not waterproof. See if I can do this. No, that's the wrong one. That's it. So it zips like that. That comes out, and then in theory, this pegs out like this to your walking poles. Same on that side, giving you like a square flat top. Will I use it because it's not waterproof? I don't know. Like I say, it's a good idea. It's nice. Well, it's quite innovative. I know Big Agnes, the Big Agnes copper spear, they've got a porch, but not quite like this, where you're sheltered a little bit from the sides. So, like I say, I want it for on a bike. So I don't know if I'm going to use this. I'm going to see if I can mock something up. So it would go on a bike. On the handlebars. I don't think my bike would be big enough, but yeah, I'm going to give it a go. That's why I've come out today, just give me a bit more room to play about with it. But overall, it's a great little tent, and I probably spend way too much time on AliExpress. And this, with a token, and I waited a couple of weeks here and there, kept keeping an eye on it. It goes up, then it comes down, goes up, and then comes down. I actually got this for £108. And to me, it's hard to beat for that sort of money, especially at the weight, the pack size. I went up to Scotland. Just going back to Naturehike, actually. Like I say, when you get this pegged out, let's see if we can do this, just give you a rough idea. So, for me, it's all about that width, trying to slot it in. To me, I really like the Cloud Up 2, especially in the green. I've got the newer one in this sort of colour as well, the Pro version, which saves you like 100 grams or something like that. But anyway, and I always said, I've done a video about it, that I would prefer, I'd keep the Naturehike Cloud Up 2 if they put a spreader bar in it. Just, I don't know, 12, 18 inches, something like that, just to get the shoulder width, really. The footprint size is smaller than this. It doesn't come out the vestibule. Obviously, you haven't got so much vestibule space as you have in this. But I like that colour. I like the setup of it. And to me, it's been through a few battles, wind-wise and what I have rain. So yeah, if they could just redesign that. Because like I say, we're struggling for sort of, in the UK, sometimes you're struggling to where you can put these things out the way that you're not seen. I would have bought this if it was in the green, or in that blue, because we need to be fairly dark and stealth in the UK. So I would have preferred this in. Naturehike used to do a 15D material in blue and the 20D in the green. And yeah, even though it's not too bad, it's not, it doesn't blare, it's not bright white or anything, but anyway, this is my impressions of it. Not done up camping it yet. It went out in the garden yesterday and it had about 20 minutes of rain on it. And as Naturehike, they're pretty good. I don't think I've ever had one leak on me. So, first impressions, really good. Price, really good. Size is pretty good. If you're smaller than 6 foot, if you're quite, you're 5'8", something like that, 5'9", this is probably going to be a great tent for you. And it's light as well. And with doing this mod at the back here, making a prusik, you can save a couple of pegs if you're that bothered. I don't know if people are. But yeah, overall, very happy with it. So, I haven't got a link for it. As always, I buy it with my own money. No one sends out to me. But I was hoping to go up to Scotland, into the Inner Hebrides, and take this with me. But we'll see how it goes. Right then, thanks for watching. Cheers.